We leave the best till last. I'm Stuart Hughes with your Bees Bulletin. We're now unbeaten in 11 games, and Nottingham Forest are without a win in 7 after a 3-1 victory at the City Ground. The hosts struggled to get out of first gear and were punished after quarter of an hour by a Henrik Dalsgaard header. Forest looked more of a threat in the second half, but we sapped the morale of Chris Hughton's flagging side still further in the last 10 minutes.
Brentford are on a break here. Here's Canos. Canos on the left-hand side, looking to take on his mates. Played it to the right. Here is De Silva. De Silva on that left foot. What a goal! Josh De Silva makes the game safe. Absolutely brilliant. Vintage De Silva. Brentford lead by 2-0 with 8 minutes left.
What a wonderful counter-attack by Brentford again. Mbema over to Sergi Canos on the centre line. Sergi did so well. Ivan Toney was offside. Outside of the boot of Josh De Silva. Josh De Silva, in he cuts. Left foot. We know what's going to happen. Right in the corner. Forest 0, Brentford 2.
Pinnock just misjudged that one on the half volley. But he goes back and makes sure he gets enough on the second one and is fired forward. And there's Tony's got his eye under this one. Oh! It's 3-0. Ivan Toney, 15 for the season. The ball comes out the sky, and there he is on the half volley. Just pokes it past the hapless Bryce Samba in the Forest goal. It's turned into a rout. It's Forest 0, Brentford 3.
Joe Worrell denied us a clean sheet with an injury-time strike just before Anthony Knockett was sent off. The game also saw Max Haygarth making his first-team debut, adding another name to Rob Rowan's board at Jersey Road. Mick Cabell thinks the win sets us up well for the week ahead.
Huge week for Brentford, where we got Watford on Tuesday and Reading next Saturday. We were talking about earlier in the season about these 3 games and how many points you can get in these blocks of 9. And today at the City Ground, most people would say, well, you should go there and away win quite easily. Well, it looks at Forest 1, Brentford 3. That was exactly the case. It was slightly different from that. First half hour, Brentford totally in control. Forest defensively and midfield wide really couldn't be at the races. Brentford should have been 2 in front, but that wasn't the case. Chris Hughton made changes at half-time, better changes at half-time when Knockaert coming on, and they looked a better team. Overall, Thomas Frank will be absolutely delighted. 3-1 winners at the City Ground into a big, big week at Watford and Reading at home, and this puts us back in the mix, and more importantly, lots of goals to talk about as well.
Thomas Frank agreed the match wasn't as easy as the scoreline suggests.
They put us under pressure. We need to defend with our lives. We need to show a big mentality / attitude. We need to work unbelievable hard, and we need to show that unique togetherness where you run, fight and play for each other, and they did that. And because we hang in there, that gave us that top 2-0 goal on a counter where Sergi did fantastic, and just De Silva, did what he does best, and I told him it's about time he scored that goal. We need that from him, so that was good. Yeah, and that was game over.
Josh De Silva was pleased to bag his second league goal of the season.
Missed a few chances. Yeah, it was good to get back on the score sheet, but mainly to help the team. As soon as I scored, it sort of calmed everyone down, and then went on to score the third. So yeah, it was good.
Can we make it 12 unbeaten? We'll find out against Watford at Vicarage Road on Tuesday.